Welcome everyone back to another Maestro Gaming production. Welcome back to your Hokkaido Heroes. And as you can see, we have jumped straight into Football Manager. That is of course because we don't have a game to catch up on, but we're only going to be here very briefly because I thought for a change we'll have a little look around Nagasaki with our little bit of pre-game time. So without further ado, let's head on over to Google Maps and have a little look around Nagasaki. Okay everyone, so we've made it over to Google Maps, and as you can see, Nagasaki is at the complete opposite side of Japan to Sapporo. So we've got quite the journey. In fact, we need to take a boat to the mainland. Then I think we need to take several other boats, to be quite honest, to get all the way down to the bottom end of Japan, which is actually nearer to South Korea than us. In fact, it's nearer to get to North Korea than it is to get to Sapporo from here. So it's quite the journey. Now, we are playing Nagasaki, but Nagasaki does not play in Nagasaki. Nagasaki plays out of Nagasaki in a place called... Okay, the place has completely left my brain. Ah, there we go. Isahaya is the specific place where it is. So we're in Isahaya, Nagasaki, not Nagasaki. Nagasaki, of course, being the region, but Nagasaki is actually over here, which is a little bit further away. So before I get rambling, this is where the stadium is. So first of all, on our little look around, we may as well have a little look at the stadium, or at least the vicinity of said stadium. So, where's this going to drop us? Let's find out. As you might have noticed, it's an athletic area. They've got a full sports complex by the sounds of it, and this is a very random picture. So we're not going to use the random picture. There is a kids play park, a bureau, and what else is around here? The radio transmitter station. Yeah, we don't particularly care about that. What does this one show? This one should probably show us in the ground, surely. The marker is in the ground. So this gives us an idea of the stadium that we will be going to. And as you can see, it is quite a lovely stadium, especially for a team at the second tier of Japanese football. So we are going to a rather nice ground, but what else is in the area? Well, as you might have noticed, there's a 7-Eleven just up the road, but I want to see what stands out when we zoom out just a little bit. So these are the stations. They're not going to be a whole lot of use for checking out. They have an Uno of their own, and they have, okay, a closed theme park. Can we go into the closed theme park? Let's have a little look. Ooh. Okay, so it's a rather, and there's a museum. Okay, I'm going to drop us near the museum. The museum, you know what? This is weirdly giving me Skegness vibes. This is definitely giving me, well, I say Skegness. Skegness-ish. Over near, it escaped my brain, but you know what I mean. You go to Skegness and yes, you can go to a very similar sort of place in terms of theme park on a main road. And yeah, this is not a bad little area. Not so keen on this complete breeze block building, but I don't know, it's ready for development. They've got a museum. I can't see any theme park rides unless that might be the lip of one. I don't know. It doesn't look as good as it sounds, I'll put it that way. Anything else within the city for us to check out? Post office, not particularly. We don't care about the schools or the post office. What are you? Ooh, we've got Mitachiyama Park, which I probably completely butchered, and I apologise for if I have. With, hey, that's helpful. We've got a vending machine right up on this hillside next to a park. That's lovely and helpful, but it's not great for us to check out the place, is it? We can't really see a whole lot from up on this parking lot. I think we would see a whole lot more going down there, but sadly we cannot. So we have to go where the car went. And well, the car drove through a lot of trees. This is rather lovely. But unfortunately, we cannot enjoy the wonders of this place because we can't unfortunately go up into the trees. So let's go check out another area of this town before we of course head on into our game. So again, I'm going to scroll out. There's an indoor playground. Again, that's probably not going to be a whole lot of use to us. Where is the border? I don't want to start going out of Isahaya, really. I want to try and stick within its borders whilst we have a little wander around. Okay, this is the athletics park. There's a cemetery down here. What are you? It's a spa. What is this spa like? Can we enjoy the spa? Or is it a very isolated... Okay, so welcome to the spa. It looks like a rather rundown motel, if I do say so. Unless it is just simply the hut in front. I am loving this whole vending machines everywhere you go near a parking lot, by the way. This just makes me want to move to Japan on its own. The convenience of having a vending machine just waiting for you as you come out of your car. And yes, so that is a brief look at the one and only Isahaya in Nagasaki. So without further ado, let's hop on back into Football Manager 21 and crack on with today's game. Okay everyone, game day is upon us. It is time to take on Nagasaki, and as you can see, we are suggested to drop from a balanced approach to a cautious one. Now, to me, balanced is rather cautious considering we are playing a team in the league below. Yes, they are promotion candidates. I think they found themselves 5th place in the league at the moment. Don't quote me on that, but they're in them playoff spots. I know they're definitely in a playoff spot at the moment. And yeah, they're doing pretty okay, but I think we should be able to manage them. We are, of course, a mid-table team in the league above. We should be able to handle a team of them, even away from home. So I'm not dropping it from a balanced to cautious mentality. I think that is too reserved. I will do the opposition instructions though. So whatever these all say, like I said, I don't tend to read through them. I tend to just go with my gut of trusting the assistant manager knows what he's doing. Although I don't trust him too much with this particular suggestion. Anyways, 5,992 tickets sold for a 20,000 capacity stadium. Good pitch condition, which is nice to see, and it's breezy, 12 degreesy. And well, our team for today's game, as you can see, we are going for the Christmas tree. I don't know if there's any alterations to this which I wish to make. No, he's still struggling for fitness, so we'll let him rest up. And Awaka can stay on the bench. Yep. None of these, I believe. I think we are all ready to go, ladies and gents. So, our team for today is Nakano in goal, a backline of Suga, Havanir, Fukumori and Komai. Central midfield will be controlled by Fukai, Arano and Miyazawa. In front of them, Ono and Anderson Lopez, and a striker of Lucas. Our bench consists of Owaka, Yanagi, Tanaka, Takamine, AK-47, Akashiwa, and Nakashima. So, without further ado, let's hop into the game. I've rambled enough. And Ono is lacking match sharpness. Well, he is 40 years of age. He's going to struggle a little bit for his sharpness. Anyway, 9 players are concerned. Those are the concerned players if you wish to know. We have Owaka, who isn't particularly liking the formation, but Nakano is liking the team mentality, which is more important because he's actually going to be playing the game instead of just sitting on the bench and being there in case our goalkeeper somehow breaks a leg, which I can't remember the last time I've had to substitute a goalkeeper in Football Manager, I'll be honest. I should start doing the disgusting thing of never running one on the bench, but no, we'll keep it for the odd chance that he gets injured. Go out there and carry on from where you finished last match. Exactly. Punch your fists. No, can't do that? Okay, just casually say it then. Oh no, Lucas and Fukumori enjoyed that one. So let's head on out to pitch side, where we will line up and then we will of course do our huddle. Nope, no huddle. Okay. Well, as you can see, Red Dragons are the ones taking the lead in this group so far. Miyazawa will play into Shinzato. Then Miyazawa will play it back to Futami. Futami back to Miyazawa. It's passed into the middle, but oh no, has gone and intercepted it. Lovely counter-attack through ball to Lucas. 1-1 with the goalkeeper, but Takagiwa gets it away, and it's finally cleared away for a corner by Shikema. Now, oh no, can he deliver a lovely cross in here? It looks like our left back has a bruised ankle, I believe that was. I didn't quite catch it. I was trying to pause it. Didn't want to hit the space bar because it's a bit loud. But, yeah, may have suffered from a bruised ankle. He should be able to play through it. I would assume so. It's a bruise. So we're going to keep him on. We're not taking a guy off just because he's got a bruise. That seems a little too much, especially considering we're only 10 minutes into the game. But Kato will come over this right-hand side, tries to get one up, but Havania will nod it down for Arano. Arano coming through the centre of the pitch. Will he get it over to Komai? Komai has plenty of space. He does. Lovely ball over to Komai. Cuts inside. Goes alone. Unfortunately, cannot keep his effort on target. And quite frankly, he should have played in a cross. But we have a corner. Oh no! Can he get something going? Oh, it's a free header for Fukai, but he cannot keep it down. That is our problem. We need to get more clinical on our finishing. If we can get more clinical on our finishing, we are going to be a lovely squad. But for now, Komai will throw it in, and we have yet another highlight. Miyazawa will pull it back. Lovely ball. Oh no, acres of space, edge of the area. The legend himself has got his first goal of the season, drilling it into the bottom right-hand side. Let's have another look at this one, as the legendary Shinji Ono has just gone and got us the opening goal. Look at that, drilled in the bottom corner. Takagiwa didn't even get to touch the ball. We are off to a cracking start. Half an hour in though, they do have a corner. Back post nodded off the line by Suga. That was more dangerous than it should have been. And they are going to hold it up by Junio. Whips it in. Lovely save by Nakano, as it's just nodded straight towards him. So, are we going to go into half time with the lead? Or are they going to perhaps nab a goal back? Well, we've got 6 minutes remaining of this half, plus any additional time, of course. Now, down to the last 3. I reckon we're going to get about 3 minutes of additional time, so roughly 6 minutes left in this half. But we have possession. Arano in the centre circle. Can he get anything going? Tries the ball over top to Lucas. Oh, Lucas on the volley. Smashes it past Takagiwa for his third of the season and our second of the game. What a beautiful effort. Cutting straight through the heart of their defence. Arano just chips it through. Lucas, I believe on the volley. Yes, he volleyed that one. Didn't even let it hit the floor. And drills it past the goalkeeper. That has also taken us to second in the group, by the way. Above Osaka, which is nice to see. Because I'm not sure how it works out, but I assume the higher up you are in the group, the better your draw is going to be in the knockout round. So, going into half-time, we've had 13 shots to their 3, 5 on target to their 1, a 1.32 XG to a 0.17, 8 corners to 2, 5 fouls to 2, 0 yellow cards, 93% passing to 77, 66% possession to 34. Goals from Ono and Lucas on the 27th and 43rd minute respectively. As you can see, they was not in the game until about halfway through the first half, and then they didn't do a whole lot since then. So, I'm very pleased with your performance. Keep it going, lads. All round, green everywhere except for Fukumori and Nakano on a 6.8 and a 6.6. I can't begrudge any player on this team right now. They're all playing excellent. Now, I think we just need to rest players for the league, or at least the upcoming games. I'm not sure if it's league or cup games, but the upcoming matches. Right now, though, they have pulled one back, and a rather soft one to give away. As you can see, it was just a tap-in. We had Suga and Komai and even Havania all playing him on side. We need to do better in that situation, but hopefully we can hold on. As you can see, Nagasaki and Grampus are both on 0 points so far in this, so we are getting a nice little gap. If we win this, it'll of course be a 6-point gap. I believe we'll play each side twice, so it's not like we've secured our safety of getting into the next round, but we'll put ourselves in a very good spot. Miyazawa, though, plays it back to Komai. Komai coming from this right-hand side. Can pull it back if he wishes. Does not, though. Yamazaki will get it. Gets back to Miyazawa, though. Lopez, edge of the area. Yamazaki is hunting our players down. Miyazawa, though, has the ball. Komai. Now back to Lopez. Maybe to Komai. No, Miyazawa. It's now with Komai once more. Finally whips one in. Oh, no. Free header. Unfortunately, it has gone wide. And I believe that's going to be Ono's last opportunity of the game. Because, quite frankly, he looks a little tired. So, as you can see, we've got 3 players who we could do with taking off. Suga, you can go off with that bruise. Finally, I'm going to rest your awful bruise, let you get off and put your feet up. Oh no, of course, is going to be coming off. That means the one and only Ogashiwa will be coming on. I want to substitute Arano, but I'm going to leave that about 10 minutes, just so we don't go down to 10 men through people being injured. Now, Miyazawa is 1 yellow card away from a suspension. Well, we're going to risk that one because, like I said, we're focusing on players' fitness. So Arano is going to, in fact, Arano, I'm going to risk it now. It's the 77th minute. If anyone manages to get injured at this point, I would be rather disappointed, but at the same time, it would not be too much of a surprise. So, Mia, who can come on for you? Fukai can swap over to there. And then you can go off for... both of these don't mind doing it. I guess you can come on. Takamine. So Takamine will be our ball-winning midfielder for the remainder of the game. And Fukai will try his hands at being a ball-playing defender. Ball-playing defender. Deep-playing playmaker, I should say. Don't know where I'm getting that from. But he is going to be the playmaker for the remainder of the game. In which we win 2-1. In fact, so as you can see, it's been a good all-round effort. The ones struggling a little bit, Nakano and Fukumori got 6.6 each. Yanagi even got a 6.5 and Takamine didn't get any rating. But for the most part, everyone got green. And the best performer was Nikki Havanier in this game. Now, we had 20 shots to their 6, 6 on target to their 3, 1.77 XG to a 0.83, 14 corners, 2-5, 11 fouls, 2-6, 1 yellow card, 0 yellow cards, 92% passing to 79, 66% possession to 34. So, let's head on out. A good win, boys. That was a lovely effort. Everyone's happy. All is good in the world. So, as you can see, they've only played 2 games, so they're not completely screwed. Grampus has finally picked up a point after a late draw against Red Diamonds, 74th minute in fact. Osaka on 6 points. They've played an extra game to us, and we've got a slightly better goal difference. And if we win our game in hand, we'll go 1 point behind Red Diamonds. So, yeah, we're in a good spot. We are essentially in 2nd place for the foreseeable future until we verse Osaka, who need to basically defeat us to jump above us. So, that is that. We are, of course, going to welcome Gamba Osaka to our lovely home up in Sapporo. And then we'll come back for the next episode, I believe, against Gamba Osaka as we play them in this same competition to see if they can jump above us in the group. So, I thank you all for joining us. I hope you all have a lovely night and goodbye.